Okay, today I am sitting here with
Anna.
How you doing today, Anna?
I'm doing great, thank you.
That's good to know. Now, Anna, could you very briefly explain to the camera what we're going to be talking about today? What did I approach you for?
We're going to be talking about feet and how women feel about their feet, or men talking to women about their feet.
And overcoming anxiety.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, did you honestly think you was going to be doing something like this today?
No.
All right. Well, it's not. I'm glad to give you something new to talk about at least.
Sure.
Okay. Well, to kick off the interview, how do you feel about the topic?
Overcoming anxiety?
Yeah. Well, just both the feet and the overcoming anxiety.
Sure. Sounds good.
You know anything bad? Anything?
I think it's probably a little bit of a different topic, but I think it's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay, now, how do you feel about your own feet?
Great.
You feel great?
Yes. I have a great foot image of myself.
Right. So you believe that they're pretty?
Yes.
You have confidence. Okay,
yes.
Good. Most women I interview, they don't feel very positively about their feet. So
okay.
that's you're one of the few people on my channel who actually feel good about it. So.
Okay, good.
All right. Now, do you pedicure yourself or do you go to a nail salon?
I will usually do it myself, but I'm a mom of 3, so I really don't have a whole lot of time. And It's not a huge priority, but that's okay.
Okay. Now, do you get any compliments on your feet at all?
No.
Never?
Not really.
Not from men, not from women?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, a man approached you in the street and he said, "Hey, I think you have really nice feet." How would that make you feel?
I think that would be great. I think anytime someone gives you a compliment, that probably makes you feel good.
Great. See, that's good that you feel that way. A lot of women, you're a more positive person, I can tell, just from the few questions that I asked. So that's good to know that you feel that way.
Good.
Okay, now, let's say that a guy really liked your feet to the point where he wanted to give you foot massages and rub on them and kiss on them and smell them. Like, how would you feel about that?
Fine. If he really liked them that much and wanted to do that, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, well, see, but that's good to know as well. Now, let's say a guy liked feet and he had an interest in you. What would be the best approach or best opening line that he can use as it pertains to him liking your feet?
I don't know really how to answer that. I think, would he want to see my feet right away?
Yeah, you can say that. Like, he's approaching you because he likes your feet. What would be the best approach that he can use as it pertains to him liking your feet? Like, as it relates to that, yes.
I think you have really nice feet. I think is probably a good approach.
Just a simple compliment would do just fine.
Sure.
Okay, well, that sounds fair enough. I'll take that.
Okay.
Now, can we see what your feet look like outside the shoes?
Sure.
Okay, let me just get to the other side. Let me turn this chair around. All right. Now, do you mind putting them up on my leg so I can get the bottom?
Sure.
Okay. Cool. All right. And then, can I have you get the other one and just kind of cross it over?
Sure.
And then I'll just hold them up in my hand.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Now, kind of move this one up. Yeah. To get them both. Now, if you could, can I have you kind of scrunch them back and forth?
Okay.
And then I'm going to just kind of go around.
Okay.
Like, kind of scrunch them like that.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of feel like...
Yeah, how does this make you feel? That's my next question.
A little uncomfortable.
Oh, well, let's talk about that. Yeah, that's the whole point.
I kind of feel like... Have you ever watched King Julian on Netflix?
No, I don't want. I canceled my Netflix subscription
okay.
about a year and a half ago.
I feel a little bit like Mort on King Julian, but that's okay.
Well,
that's all right.
Well, yeah, what I wanted to talk to you. This is where the anxieties part comes in.
Yeah.
Overcoming that nervousness and those anxieties. Like,
Right.
now, I want to ask you: have you ever heard of DBT before?
Have I ever heard of what? I'm sorry?
DBT?
No.
You have a therapist?
No.
Okay, well, DBT, that's an acronym. It stands for Dialectical Behavioral Therapy.
Okay.
And what that means is, if you have, let's say, for example, you have a fear of approaching people,
Okay.
what DBT tells you to do is to go out and approach strangers over and over and over again,
Okay.
so that you can get used to that uncomfortable feeling.
Sure. So you worked through it.
Yes, and
Okay.
the rationale behind all of that is, well, what's the worst that can happen? You know,
Right.
if it's not a threat to my life or a threat to my safety, then I should act opposite of the negative emotion,
Okay.
because I could be preventing myself from an otherwise positive experience.
Okay.
You know, so
Right. I get it.
now with that being said, you know, we're surrounded by people. You don't feel any danger, do you?
No.
You feel like I'm gonna hurt you?
No.
Okay, now what bad can happen, or what's the worst that can happen from like me getting your feet on camera and you like? Because I noticed you said you feel nervous or you feel uncomfortable.
Right. Right. So what's the worst?
Yeah,
that
what's the
could
worst thing
happen?
that can happen?
I would just feel uncomfortable. Maybe that would be the worst thing, probably.
But you don't think you're cutting yourself off from like anything like you don't think that you're breaking through and like getting over any uncomfortable feelings?
Well, maybe just like talking to someone that I've never met before and meeting them. Yeah, I think there's some feelings of being that initial meeting that's uncomfortable, or having someone that I don't know very well touching my feet, but you
Right.
work through that, right?
Right.
Okay.
So do you feel like proceeding or no? Or no?
Pardon?
Do you feel like proceeding with the interview or the?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna have just one foot. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. Awesome. Now, I can tell because I was gonna compliment you before you did what you just did just now. I was gonna let you know that I think you have a nice foot shape
Thank you.
and a nice toe alignment.
Thank you.
Yeah, you ever heard of the Egyptian toe alignment?
No.
That's where your big toe is the biggest out of all of them, and it just goes straight down.
Okay.
Like, there's many different toe alignments. There's bigger toe alignment where all the toes are like the same height. That's like the beggar's foot,
Oh, okay.
you know. So yeah. So I would say that, you know, just me looking at your feet right now, like, do you think that anything, you think you're gonna, basically, is this uncomfortable? Like this right now, me with my foot in your hand.
Yes, it's slightly uncomfortable.
Okay, now how are you coping with that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just kind of on pause right now because I want to know how you're coping with it all. You know.
I guess I'm just telling myself that this is just kind of funny and it's okay.
Right. Okay, okay. Now I'm just seeing, cause I'm just seeing how soft they are. They look soft. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
Now.
Yeah. See, now I'm kind of uncomfortable because now
Okay.
you're like rubbing. them.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Well. Okay. This is the part where. Okay. Well, it's okay. We can wrap that part up.
Okay.
We can wrap that part up.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, because I've never gotten actually this far into it.
Okay.
Like,
Great.
so I can ask you my last question, and then we'll
Okay,
wrap
go
this
ahead.
interview up.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay. Let's say you know how today we have social media, we have Instagram, we have OnlyFans,
Right.
and we have just the internet in general.
Right.
If you notice, there's a lot of women doing foot modeling and things like that. I don't know if you noticed that or not,
No.
but it's more of a thing where, well, men who like feet, like it's like it's more known today.
Okay. Okay.
And my question to you is, like, why do you believe that people still think men liking feet is weird, even though it's more common to like it's more known and it's more out in the media.
First of all, I wasn't aware that it was weird for men to like feet, but okay. I
Okay.
mean, if they do, that's fine. Lots of people like different things, right?
Okay. Okay.
But I don't know. I think it's fine if they do.
Okay. Well, real quick, because I see everybody leaving.
Yes.
So, I wanted to ask you, how did you feel about this entire interview from start to finish?
It was super random, but it was fine.
Okay.
I feel like I felt at moments kind of uncomfortable, but it was okay.
Now, did you feel like you overcame anxieties today?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Aren't you proud of yourself? Or
Yes,
are you?
I am.
Okay. Well, that's good. The goal of my channel is if we can at least get the woman to overcome her anxieties, at least she has some insight and she has some know-how to overcome that,
That's great.
or to be more acceptable about guys liking feet and know that it's harmless and it's okay if you just step outside the line and try new things from time to time. So,
Sure. No, I think that's great.
okay, now I wanted to ask you, now, what did you think of my approach when I came up to you?
You were nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you have any suggestions or critiques on how I can make my approach better?
No, not really. I think you were nice and honest and
Okay.
open. I mean, it's a kind of a different subject, but it's fine.
Okay.
So,
Well, with that being said, I will end this interview now.
Great.
Thank you so much for helping me out, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
thank you.